For Air Canada employees today, still so much uncertainty after the company dropped a bombshell on Friday heading into the long weekend.
It's definitely historic for us, unfortunately. We've never seen anything like this.
In a memo, Air Canada told employees it plans to cut more than half its workforce to survive.
It's going to affect people that have been with the company for 15, 20 years, depending on where mitigation options go. It's going to affect single moms. It's going to affect people that have moved across the country.
Air Canada grounded the bulk of its fleet and says it's losing $22 million a day. The airline says the cuts are a way to conserve cash and deal with the harsh reality that even when the lockdowns lift, the demand won't be the same.
I think Air Canada is playing hardball with the Canadian government.
Sources say there's frustration within the government that Air Canada didn't warn them cuts were imminent, even after weeks of talks and 2 new announcements in recent days.
That workers across Canada can keep their jobs.
The first offering big loans to big businesses. The second extending the wage subsidy program that Air Canada's using to pay workers until the end of the summer. But it wasn't enough.
The line in the sand has been drawn by Air Canada saying if you want us to basically maintain our stature, maintain the service levels, maintain the aircraft, maintain the schedule that we had, we're going to need billions to make sure that we're staying in business.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister didn't rule out a government bailout, but didn't promise one either, and pointed to the new loans.
It is not a bailout. It is a loan that is going to help them get through. But we are still working with companies to see who's taking that up.
Air Canada hasn't said if it will take the loan. Analysts say that it could take at least 3 years for the industry to fully recover. Until then, we could see smaller airlines and fewer flights to some communities. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Ottawa.